Misery. Iona, a catastrophic mother, was devastated and lonely after losing her husband and son to illness. Iona then felt miserable because the money she earned was not sufficient for her needs, but that didn't stop her from continuing her life. Iona became a Russian slave driver and met many people who asked her to go to their destination with attempts to share their sorrow with strangers, just how her father would always make sure to hear her out. Iona's first passenger and listener is the military officer.
Sledge to Wyborgska!
Sledge!
To Wyborgska! Are you asleep? To Wyborgska! Where are you shoving, you devil? Where the devil are you going? Keep to the right! You don't know how to drive? Keep to the right! What rascals they all are! They are simply doing their best to run up against you or fall under the horse's feet. They must be doing it on purpose!
Sir,
What?
My son, sir. My son died this week, sir.
What did he die of?
Who can tell? It must have been from fever. He lay 3 days in the hospital and then he died. God's will.
Turn around, you devil! Have you got crack, you old dog? Look where you are going! Drive on! Drive on! We shan't get till the morning going on like this. Hurry up!
We are about to reach Vyborski, sir.
Thank you. After the military officer, Iona gives a ride to 3 young men. Although they were very rude and obnoxious, Iona offered them her services, hoping that the men would lend her a sympathetic ear.
Hey, Kobe! To the police bridge!
The 3 of us, 20 kopecks.
20 kopecks? This week, my son died.
We shall all die.
Come on, Kobe! Drive on! My friends, I simply cannot stand crawling like this. When will she get us there?
Well, you give her a little encouragement, one in the neck. Old plague, I'll make you smart. If one stands on ceremony with a fellow like you, one may as well walk. Hello, do you hear us?
Mary, gentlemen, God give you health. It's a strange thing. That has come in at the wrong door. Instead of coming for me, it went for my son.
Thank God we have arrived.
Thank you, Kobe.
Again, she is alone, and there is silence for her. The misery that at ease returns and tears her heart more cruelly. Her suffering is unimaginable. It seems like Iona's heart would burst and her misery would flood the world, but it's not seen. It hides in such a small shell that a candle would not have found it by daylight.
What time will it be, friend?
Going on for 10? Why have you stopped here? Drive on! Iona drives a few paces away, bends double, and surrenders to her misery. Appealing to people doesn't work for her. She pulls herself up, shakes her head, and tugs at the rein before 5 minutes. She can bear it no longer.
Oh, to the yard! To the yard!
As if she understood her little mare waddles. Iona sits by a big dirty stove an hour and a half later. People snore on the stove, floor, and benches. The air stinks. Iona looks at the sleeping figures, scratches herself, and regrets coming home early.
I have not earned enough to pay for the oath even. That's why I am so miserable. A woman who knows how to do her work, who has had enough to eat, and whose horse has had enough to eat, is always at ease. Drink,
Think so.
make do you good. But my son is dead, mate. Do you hear? This week, in the hospital. It's a queer business.
Her son will soon have been dead for a week, and she has not really talked to anybody yet. She wants to talk about it properly with deliberation. She wants to tell how her son got sick, suffered, said goodbye, and died. She wants to describe the funeral and how she went to the hospital to get her son's clothes. She still has her daughter Alicia in the country, and she wants to talk about her too. She has plenty to talk about now. Her listener ought to sigh and exclaim and lament.
Let's go out and have a look at the mare. There is always time for sleep. You have sleep. Enough. No fear.
She puts on her coat and goes into the stables where her mare is standing. She thinks about oats, about hay, about the weather. She cannot think about her son when she is alone. To talk about him with someone is possible, but to think and picture him is insufferable anguish.
Are you munching? There! Munch!